You kids have no idea how easy you have it, and somehow how expensive everything became at the same time. Back in my day, life wasn't perfect, but at least it didn't charge you a monthly subscription just to exist. Yeah, sit down. Let me remind you of a few things that used to be free, and now they rob you blind. First off, water. I'm not talking about fancy glacial alkaline triple filtered blessed by monks water. I mean, water. We used to drink from the tap, from the hose, from a random public fountain that looked like it survived 2 world wars, and guess what? We lived. Now, you walk into a store, and they sell you water like it's some luxury item. Premium hydration experience. It's water, not a spa day. You don't drink it, you invest in it. Next, air. Yeah, don't laugh. We used to open a window. That was it. Fresh air came in. You breathed. End of story. Now, you got air purifiers, filters, scented diffusers, people paying money to breathe inside their own house. Imagine explaining that to your grandfather. Yeah, we bought a machine so we can inhale safely. He'd look at you like you just paid rent for sunlight. Speaking of sunlight, outside. We used to live out there. Parks, free. Running, free. Playing with your friends until the streetlights came on, free. Now, you gotta pay for a gym membership just to walk on a treadmill, staring at a wall. You're literally paying to pretend you're going somewhere. Son, if you're not moving, you're not going anywhere. Let's talk about friendship. Back then, you had 3, maybe 5 real friends. You knew where they lived. You knocked on the door. Is he home? Boom. Friendship. Now, you got 3,000 friends, and nobody to help you move a couch. You don't talk. You react. You don't visit. You view stories. We went from "I got your back" to "I saw your post." Progress, huh? Now here's one that really gets me. Entertainment. Saturday morning cartoons. Free radio. Free. Making fun with your cousins using absolutely nothing? Free. Now, you got Netflix, Disney, Spotify, YouTube Premium. By the time you're done subscribing, you're broke and still saying, there's nothing to watch. How is that even possible? We had 5 channels, and we were entertained all day. You got 5,000, and you're bored in 10 minutes. That's not technology's fault. That's your attention span on life support. Let's go deeper. Privacy. Oh, yeah, that one used to be free too. Nobody knew where you were. Nobody tracked your steps. Nobody listened to your conversations. Now, your phone knows more about you than your own mother. You search for shoes once, and suddenly, every app is like, hey, still thinking about those shoes? No. I'm thinking about how you're spying on me, Kevin. And you know the funny part? You agreed to it. You clicked accept all. You didn't even read it. Back in my day, if someone followed you around all day taking notes, we called the police. Now we call it personalized experience. Here's another one. Love. Yeah, real love. Used to be simple. You met someone, you talked, you laughed, you built something. Now you swipe left, right, like you're choosing fruit at a supermarket. Oh, this one looks fresh. Nope, next. You're not dating, you're browsing. And the worst part? Too many options. And no connection. Back then, we worked with what we had. Now, you don't appreciate anything because you think something better is one swipe away. Spoiler alert, it's not. Now let me hit you with something personal. Time. We had it. We wasted it sometimes, sure, but we had it. Evenings felt long. Conversations felt deep. Now, everything is fast. Fast food, fast internet, fast relationships. But somehow, no one has time. You're always busy, but never present. Always scrolling, but never satisfied. Tell me something. When was the last time you sat quietly, without touching your phone? Yeah, I thought so. Let's escalate this a bit. Customer service. Ha! You used to walk into a place and talk to a human being, a real one, with a face, with patience. Now, press 1 for this. Press 2 for that. Your call is important to us. No, it's not. If it was important, you'd answer. And don't get me started on chatbots. You ask a simple question and get 14 paragraphs of nonsense. By the time you reach a real person, you forgot why you called. And finally, here's the big one. Peace. Yeah, peace used to be free too, not perfect, but quieter. Less noise, less comparison, less pressure. Now, your brain is constantly under attack. Notifications, news, opinions, arguments, everyone shouting, nobody listening. And you, stuck in the middle, trying to keep up. But let me tell you something. You don't have to. Just because the world got louder doesn't mean you have to. Just because everything has a price doesn't mean it has value. See, that's the truth nobody tells you. We didn't lose things because time passed. We lost them because we replaced them. We replaced simplicity with convenience. We replaced connection with access. We replaced living with scrolling. And now, you're paying for things that used to come naturally. Breathing, talking, relaxing, loving, all turned into products, all packaged and sold back to you. And you bought it. Listen, I'm not saying the past was perfect, it wasn't, but at least we knew the difference between what mattered and what was just noise. You still have a choice. You can turn things off. Go outside. Call a real friend. Drink tap water, if you're brave enough. Live a little, without paying for every second of it. Because one day, you're going to realize the best things in life were never supposed to cost you anything. And by then, you might not remember how to enjoy them anymore. That's the real price, and trust me, that one, you can't afford. 2 messages remaining. Upgrade to ChatGPT. Go to keep the conversation going. Upgrade to go.